We are live.
Good morning. How's everybody doing? Good to you. Happy Wednesday. Haven't seen that in a while. It's usually Happy Tuesday or Happy Tuesday afternoon or just welcome to Tuesday afternoon in the hot, unventilated TCC building. Okay. So guys, we're just waiting for every last person to come inside. We'll be starting shortly. But we do have some interesting things. If you've got epilepsy, please leave the room. Or just chill and hang out with us. A bit of a shame. Okay, so guys, before we begin, just to give you guys a heads up, today is going to include, from an agenda perspective, I will get this first part out of there so that everybody can get the out of the way. Okay, so we will be doing sign-offs later. Okay, so, but we will take you through, when we get to that aspect of the training, we will take you through, we have put on everybody's desks this sort of USP overview of the Note 9. So you will be able to utilize, that information is pretty much what's going to be asked when you are doing the sign-off or the role play later. Those are the key points that we're going to discuss. So what's going to happen today, before I get into my exciting part, just from a Note 9 perspective, we are going to take you guys through the Note 9 Experience Workshop deck. And it's not going to be a lot of training that I want you guys to think about when we're going through that deck. It's really just about getting you guys excited, showing you the videos that kind of demonstrate the features and the improvements of the Note 9. So when we come to the actual training aspect of the Note 9, we are going to be experiencing the product. We obviously do have, the trainers and myself and my guys do have the Note 9s with us. So we will be setting up in the back here outside, we will be setting up a little experience zone so that you'll be able to go and test out a deck station and what all it looks like. If you've never tried it before, you'll be able to see it now test it for yourself. We've got a bowl of water there. What do you think that's for? So if anybody's thirsty, you just go and grab. It's IP68. We're going to pop some phones in there. Say again? You can have some water. Just don't backwash like in the bowl. Can you try that? Alrighty. Okay, so we are going to be doing some experience zones with you guys. And more than just training, we're going to experience the product. We'll go through the different USPs and not just talk about the USPs. We will actually kind of replicate the USPs that we want you guys to think about the Note 9. The one word you need to focus on the most is benefits. Okay, I want you guys, when we're doing our role plays later and we're doing the sign-offs, I don't want you to be, try not be nervous. I know it happens, especially this time around. You're probably going to be a little bit more nervous because of the way we're going to be doing the role plays. Because every single person in here is going to be signed off and will have a video of their sign-off. Okay, so the reason for the video, so that you guys know, is one, we want to create a video montage that we can show Mr. Yoon and say, this is what this team is about. So bear that in mind when you're doing your role play. Don't tell me, the S Pen can, you can click it and you take a photo and be excited. Tell me a story. Tell me something that you're going to remember that you would use the scenarios in your personal life. So I don't want you to tell me that you can press a button to take a photo. I want you to tell me that when you go to the Grand Canyon in America and you're standing and you want to take a jump shot by yourself, you can set up your phone on your tripod like you've got over here. You can go and stand right on the edge, well, as close as you're comfortable with. And you can jump, click, and take your own jump shot. Okay, so don't tell me what the product does, because we know what the product does. Tell me from your perspective, create a story that you will be able to sell a customer on. Because you guys are going to be on the forefront, and when people need to get excited about this product, they're going to be relying on you to share that excitement. So are we going to be excited? Yeah. Okay, fantastic. So, except for the so-so. Who's so-so?
Everyone.
Okay, cool. So, before we start with the exciting aspects, you guys all know that myself and my team, which is Narissa, Ariel, Cello, we've got the ladies in the regions, we've got Fakmida in Cape Town, we've got Annette in Durban. So we obviously look after you guys from a training perspective, and we want to do something a little bit different. We've kind of in the past, we've trialed little bits here, a little bit there, try to introduce technology, but starting today, nationally, everybody is going to be put on something completely different. And I'm being as vague as possible right now, so when I start talking about it in about 2 minutes, when Narissa says everybody's in here, that I can give you guys the full story of what's about to, or what we are all about to embark on. Okay. So have I got you guys a little bit curious? Yes. Just a little bit? Okay, fantastic. So, keeping with that curiosity, Narissa, do we have everybody in here?
We don't exactly have everybody in because some of them are doing morning sessions.
Okay, that's fine.
But I'm sure
We
we will
will-
do a rerun because we're doing a live recording as well.
So the most important people are here,
The
right?
most important people are here, yes.
It's all of you guys.
Are you guys ready?
Yes. Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, this is going to be... No. It's
Okay.
going to be pretty epic, guys.
So I understand you guys, you don't know what's coming, so I can't expect you to be too excited just yet. Okay. But this is what's going to happen. So me and my company, my team, we are a company called PPL, Pioneer Pulse Learning. If you don't know the background of where we come from, feel free to come and ask me afterwards. It's quite an inspiring story. Really. Guys, you go from promoter handing out leaflets to being a managing director of a business that's got a... So, what I want to talk to you guys about today is the keyword possibilities. Does everybody Does that word mean anything to anybody?
Yeah.
Possibilities, right? We're talking about doing what you do because you have to, and then we talk about doing what you want to do because of where you want to go. Because as much as you might love or hate your job right now, this is your job. You've got to do it to the best of your ability. Because if you have one off day where you interact with the right person the wrong way, you could miss an opportunity that could lead you to much greater things. Whether it be within your company or without the company. Like moving on. Okay. So, what PPL is introducing is something called the FM Pro. So FM is what you guys do. You guys are field marketers, and we are creating an academy that is focused on making you guys field market professionals. Not that you probably already are, but we're going to tweak that perfection and we're going to make it very exciting along the way. Unless your laptop goes on standby. Okay, so let me just unlock. Okay guys, so what we're here to introduce to you today is more than just training. Because who's been here for more than 3 years?
No one.
There's hands. There's hands. And there's nothing wrong with having been here for so long or even longer. I've been involved in I still love this brand. I still have passion. I mean, I still dream about it, which is weird, but it happens. So what we are going to do for you guys is we are putting you on a journey, and this journey is called FM Pro. Now, what FM Pro is about is more than just learning. We are utilizing a blended approach, utilizing high tech, meaning your technology. You guys have all got phones. We're going to give you links to go to certain things and input information and being able to pull information from the resources that we avail to you so that you don't have to carry around a file with one pages all the time. But then we also want to introduce some low tech things, and that's going to come in the form of a book. Okay. And this book is going to be your journey book. Now, the journey is going to incorporate a whole lot of challenges. There's going to be heroes who are you guys, and you guys are going to be able to choose your very own avatar. So we don't give you a million choices, but it comes down to 3 primary avatars who have been named Alpha, Delta, and Omega. Okay. So we'll introduce you to those avatars just now, and as we go through the journey, you will discover a little bit more about your hero and your avatar. And the reason why we are giving you an avatar is because you are entering the PPL digital realm. It's a place that you come every week, whether it's Tuesday or Wednesday. It's a place that you're going to come every week and not just think about, I've got training again, but rather, I'm coming for the next part of my journey. The next part of exciting information, the next part of what's going to challenge me in the week ahead. Because I think for a lot of us, we tend to fall asleep, not literally, but figuratively. We get bored, we get complacent, and we want to keep training exciting because we don't want you guys to come here and think, I have to come for training today. We want you to wake up on a Tuesday or Wednesday morning, see that book, get excited, get into the mindset that you're about to explore and journey with us on this FM Pro journey that we're going to put you on. And like I say, you are going to, in the coming days, you are going to meet a few more individuals, you're going to meet a few characters, and you're also going to meet the villains. Now, the main villain for the story is the villain that is a virus. Okay, because it's a digital realm, there is going to be a virus that will be introduced. And the purpose of this virus is the challenges that we face every day in the form of knowledge retention, or just knowledge and the power it has. So that virus is going to come in forms of different challenges, and it's going to test your knowledge. And the reason it's a virus is because if you don't do anything about it, what happens to your knowledge? It gets chowed away, just like the virus will corrupt your hard drive on a computer. Okay. So, like I say, we'll introduce you guys to some characters. There's going to be some real cool technology in the form of chatbots, which you guys might have already met in the past. But now we are going fully fledged with these bots. So you will have somebody to be able to interact with, even without including that element of human interaction. For quick, simple guidance, rather than trying to phone somebody who might be unavailable, you'll be able to go to the PPL bot, ask it a question, and get some guidance. So you're not going to be alone on this journey, and it's also not going to be a once-a-week thing, because you will see us once a week, but you will be engaged with multiple times through the week to kind of push little reminders to you or ask you to do little things. And all in all, it's all about those challenges to level you up as an individual and as a team. And as you go, you'll be collecting three things. Coins, which is called the pathway coin. You've got key golden eggs. And you guys can assume that everybody wants to go for those golden eggs, right? Okay. There's going to be a lot more to it. So for those guys that are in the room that want to seek knowledge and want more knowledge because knowledge is power, we will have challenges that are specifically suited to those individuals so that if you want more, there's a way for you to get more information. And it's all about exploring whatever's important to you and whatever's going to make you do really well at your job. That's how this program and this journey will guide you along. So the journey is going to break down into 8 clusters, which will take you over the next 40 weeks. So it's not a short-term plan. This is going to take us almost to the next note. Okay, but it's going to be a really exciting journey, like I say. So each week, as you complete the certain objectives that you receive day on day, you will receive, each week you will receive a coin. In order to get to the following week, you will need to have the previous week's coin. So we can all agree that if on a day you are absent or you're on sick leave or just on leave and you miss a training session, how easy is it to catch up that session that you lost? Not really easy, right? So now we are making part of the journey, there will be methods for you to catch up because you will want to get those coins to be able to unlock and achieve as you go along. Like I say, guys, it's a journey, and we really want everybody to complete this journey with us because it's really going to be a lot of fun. And over and above the fun, it's going to assist you in doing your job better, and it's going to help you to retain that information and share that information easier than ever before. So you're going to be getting your coins week on week, and then you need to complete 4 weeks, get those 4 coins to be able to unlock the key to unlock the next chapter. And there's 8 keys that you're going to need to unlock with multiple golden eggs and multiple hidden Easter eggs that you will find along the journey. And those little Easter eggs and coins and keys will all unlock and also become almost like a currency to trade for certain things.
To trade, to spend time with the curators.
Absolutely. So it'll be time to spend with the curators, getting more information. Anything that gives you a little bit more attention, gives you a little bit more expertise than your colleagues. Okay. So what I want to say is when we hand out these books to you guys, I want you guys to hold these books very dear. They don't come cheap, but you guys aren't. Okay? Yeah, you are. Okay. So you guys are definitely worth the effort that we've put in to create this program, and we really have created it specifically for you guys. That's how much we want you guys to be successful and to achieve the objectives. And more importantly, to be captivated. Okay. So I want you to look after these books. I want you to bring them every week when you come to training because they are going to be forming the integral part of the FM Pro journey. If you want to know why we've used a combination of low-tech and high-tech, and specifically why are we giving you books, it's because if you look at a lot of the education trends, all the schools pumped in tablets to all the students, and they're actually kind of going backwards and they're starting to use books again because using a hybrid blend of technologies and books and high-tech and low-tech actually provides a much better learning experience. So bringing our learning and development experience to you guys, we really want to make this fun, captivating, and it needs to be effective. So you're going to bring this book with you every week. You're going to hold it dear. You're going to love it more than most things. I won't say more than everything. And yeah. Okay, so you're going to keep those books nice and neat. And every week, as we join the journey, you will see how this becomes the tool to empower you along the journey. So, without further ado, I'm going to play you guys a quick video, and then we will hand out the journey books. One more time. Okay, so compared to about 5 minutes ago, are you a little bit more excited?
Yes.
Okay, fantastic. We're going to switch the lights on now. We're going to give you your journey books. We're going to go through a little bit about what the journey looks like, give you a bit of an intro, and then we will begin the FM Pro journey. Are you guys excited?
Yes.
Are you sure?
You guys think about the video? Right? You guys like it?
I remember.